Alright, for our machine experiment number 2 for computer engineering drafting and design, following our course syllabus, we're still working on about block diagrams and flow charts. So at the end of this experiment, you should be able to, number one, ma-differentiate natin yung difference between the block diagrams and the flow charts. Lagi kong sinasabi sa inyo, even after you graduate, nasa industry ka na or pumunta ka ng academe, gagawa ka pa rin ng block diagram at saka ng flow chart. Kaya kailangan you know how to create block diagram and flow chart. And then syempre, i-construct tayo ng simple block diagrams to represent our system, and we'll also create flow charts for us to illustrate algorithmic processes. So for a short background, as you know, block diagram is a graphical representation of a system showing the relationship between functional components using blocks and connecting lines. So the usual kapag gumagawa tayo ng block diagram, from the term itself, block diagram, blocks lang talaga ang usual na ginagamit natin, and we connect that using lines. Kaya lagi natin nakikita dyan mga rectangle boxes. Yung flowchart naman is a diagram also, but this time it represents an algorithm or a process using standardized symbols. Yan. So meron tayong pina-follow na standardized symbols katulad ng rectangle for the processes similar to the block diagram. We also use diamonds for decisions, parallelogram for the input-output, and of course, terminal for the start end, and then arrows for the flow. So these are the commonly used symbols for the flow chart. Pero kung gagamit ka ng Draw.io, Microsoft Visio, Lucidchart, any other available tool to draw your flowchart, makakakita ka pa doon ng other symbols. Pwede rin naman po ninyong explore yun further as you go along. As per the problem statement, you will be designing a system representation and algorithmic process for a simple vending machine. Alam naman natin yung ginagawa ng vending machine, di ba? It will simply dispense a product when the correct amount is being inserted. So these are the experiment tasks. Yung first part natin is, of course, block diagram. Gagawa ka ng block diagram for the vending machine. Meron kang input block. Siyempre, yung first na gagawin natin is to insert the coin. And then for the process, we have to validate the coin and select the product. And then ang output natin is product dispensing and change return. Kung anong klaseng product, anong coin yung gagamitin, you'll be the one na to decide on that. Pag-usapan nyo ng partner ninyo kung anong klaseng vending machine yung gagawin po natin. And then of course, kapag nagawa na po natin yung block diagram, gagawa ka naman ng version niya for the flow chart. Still for the vending machine algorithm. Siyempre, merong start, insert the coin, i-validate natin yung coin. We have to decide valid ba or invalid ba yung coin. If valid, then we will allow product selection. If invalid, we have to reject the coin and we have to return until such time na mamigay na yung valid na coin na requirement ng ating vending machine. And then of course, we'll dispense the product if sufficient amount is being inserted, then return the change as necessary, then we have to end. How are we going to create block diagram and flow chart? In your case, familiar na tayo. The usual na ginagamit natin, we're using Draw.io, di ba? In my part, I'm actually using Microsoft Visio. So you can do both, or pwede naman na gumamit ka ng ibang tool for you to draw your diagram and flow chart. Siyempre, gagamit ka ng blocks for system representation as stated in part A. And then gagamit ka ng flowchart symbols. As I have mentioned, pwede kang gumamit ng rectangle, diamond, oval, arrows for the algorithmic processes as discussed in part 2 kanina. And then pwede mong i-save yung diagrams mo in PDF or image format, and then you have to submit both diagrams as part of the lab report. In your case, we already have our template naman, di ba? So I just needed you to screenshot yung ginawa po natin na block diagram at saka flowchart. Siyempre, expected output natin is gagawa ka ng block diagram which has a clear system representation with labeled input, processing, and output blocks. And then meron ding flow chart na merong step-by-step algorithm with correct symbols and logical flow. Ako ha, I can still appreciate further if explain mo rin naman by words or using small sentences or paragraph yung kinirate mo na block diagram and flow chart. And lagyan mo din ng label. Bawa, figure number 1, block diagram of what specific vending machine. Figure number 2, flow chart of what specific vending machine. Para formal talaga yung documentation natin. This experiment ensures that the students practice both system level thinking or the block diagrams and also the algorithmic way of thinking yung flowchart natin. We also applying professional tools katulad ng Joio or Visio. And then after po natin magawa yung simple natin for the vending machine, meron tayong simple challenge problem. This time, gagawa ka ng traffic light control system with a four-way intersection. The system should manage the sequence of lights, merong red, yellow, and then green to ensure safe traffic flow. Siyempre, in the same, gagawa ka ng block diagram na merong input block, meron tayong sensors na dinidetect yung vehicle sa each lane, and then may processing block, meron tayong controller logic to determine the light sequence, di ba? Kasi mag-change yung red, yellow, and then green. So yung timing, ikaw na rin yung magde-decide noon kung iset mo lang muna na every 5 seconds. So it's up to you. And then the output block, traffic lights, meron tayong red, yellow, green for each direction. And then in the CMake, kapag nagawa mo ng block diagram, gagawin mo siya ng version ng flow chart. Meron tayo again start, initialize all the lights, meron kang default state, and then magto-turn green ka for north-south, red for east-west. Then we have to wait for a timer or sensor input. As I have mentioned, you'll be deciding on that. Pwede mo siyang lagyan ng note. And then switch to yellow for north-south and red. Then turn green for east-west, red for north-south, and repeat cycle continuously. Then end only if system shuts down. Expected output natin, syempre gagawa ka ng block diagram, clear representation of sensor input, controller, and light outputs, and a flow chart showing logical sequence of traffic light control with correct symbols and flow. Then, ang gagawin natin sa report natin, di ba, web first part, yung problem specification, part 2 could be theory or diretso ka na dun sa results and discussion, papakita mo yung block diagram and flow chart. So, nag-expect ako ng apat, 'di ba? Including yung ating challenge problem and then conclude. So, yun lang po yung gagawin natin sa experiment number 2.